time now for the AHL 5 o'clock news on this Monday evening, July 27th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins out here. 5 o'clock news headlines here. Our top story here at 5 o'clock here on this Monday evening here is Boston didn't want the Summer Olympics. Okay, that's not totally accurate. Some Boston were excited for the city to host the Summer Games 2024. Just not enough of them to, to give the idea popular momentum is. The city says no to the 2024 games. When news broke over the weekend that the two 14-year-old boys had gone missing off the coast of Florida as a fishing boat pointed in the direction of the Bahamas, many parents raised a painful yet inevitable question: why were the two teenagers on the boat? Hillary Clinton rebuffed the question Monday about her position on the Keystone XL oil pipeline, even as they unveiled a new energy proposals, opening the doors to jeers from Republicans who accused her of dodging questions. The first U.S. president ever to visit Ethiopia, President Barack Obama is moving to upgrade ties with a country that spearheaded Africa's economic boom and the battle against Islamic militants wreaking havoc across the continent. Turkey and the United States have joined forces in a campaign to drive Islamic State militants back from Turkey's southern border and cinch off the extremists' vital corridors for weapons and fighters. Medical examiners say the initial portion of the autopsy on Bobby Christina Brown has found no obvious cause of death or significant injuries. Pittsburgh Steelers president Art Rooney II on Sunday said Heinz Field would need 2,000 more seats to host the Super Bowl, but he's confident that the team will get to a point where it will submit an official bid for the 2023 game. APJ Abdul Kalam, a former president of India and the far-sighted builder of India's space and missile program, passed away in Shillong on Monday. John Buttafant still temporarily stepped down from his post as Deputy Speaker of Britain's unelected House of Lords after the Sun on Sunday released a video accusing him of using cocaine and hiring prostitutes. The scene could be only described as horrific. On the night of riots, on remarkable morning, a woman is riding up a shopping center escalator in the central China where Sunday, and China and aghast as women crushed by escalator at a shopping mall. The United States has accused Russia, Thailand, Iran, and Libya of insufficient action against human trafficking in a new report. In Centennial, Colorado, the latest in a sentencing phase of the Colorado Theater shooting trial, as a court of Portland psychiatrists who concluded that James Holmes was legally sane when he attacked a Colorado movie theater. A Texas prosecutor Monday announced that a committee of outside attorneys will investigate the death of Sandra Bland, who allegedly committed suicide in a jail cell following a traffic stop. Reno's decision to temporarily replace the Stars and Stripes with a rainbow didn't fly, with some locals as an American flag was lowered from City Hall in downtown Reno over the weekend, replaced temporarily with an LGBT pride flag for the gay pride parade. Stocks fell Monday with the Dow losing 128 points after Shanghai Composite plunged 8.5% and Europe benchmarks got hammered. The Dow Jones closed 17,440.59, down 127.94. SP 526.64, down 12.01, and Nasdaq 539.78, down 48.85. It is just over a year since Brent Sanders became chief executive of Allergen, and known as activist, but he's changed the company beyond recognition. Former Greek finance minister Yanis Varoufakis has confirmed that he made secret preparations to hack the citizens' tax stores to create a pearl payment system after the disclosure provoked to shock the disbelief in Greece. The debate about what caused the extinction of charismatic megafauna in both Europe and North America is heating up. It is no secret that the cause of the extinction of megafauna such as the woolly mammoth, Irish elk, and the European elephant has been. Whenever you're reported to melt in ice in polar regions, climate change saboteurs are skeptics of an enter. Ice floating atop the seas around Antarctica, they point out, is grown, and that is not what you would expect from global warming. A potential goal to slash Australia's carbon pollution by 15-25% being slammed as pathetic by environmental groups. As the cigarette use continues to historic drop among teens, and e-cigarette users have been climbing, one question looms large for public health officials. Will the popularity of e-cigarettes undo all the progress made in reducing teen smoking rates? Montgomery, Alabama has more cases of syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia than U.S. cities like Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New Orleans, according to a report released today from a renter Taking a look at New England and Florida here at 505 in West Boston, Massachusetts, Route 190. Motor vehicle accident with rejection and patient transport and traumatic arrest. PHL News Time, 505. Time now for the sports report here. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Chicago White Sox in the first of a 4-game series at Fenway Park with Joe Kelly and the man for the Red Sox. Here, Derek Stepan was in a pretty good mood on the conference call with the media, and that's why he wouldn't be. After all, Stepan has just agreed to a 6-year, $39 million contract with the Rangers just hours before the two sides were supposed to head to arbitration for the New York Rangers. Charlotte, North Carolina, Carolina Panthers offensive tackle Jonathan Martin, the player who was at the center of the Richie Incognito bullying scandal in Miami, plans to return from the NFL, according to a source close to the player. A person familiar with the agreement says the Cavaliers will re-sign free agent guard Matthew Dellavedova to a 1-year contract. Dellavedova will emerge as an unlikely postseason contributor after All-Star point guard Kyrie Irving was injured. After dealing former first-round draft pick Shabazz Napier over the weekend, the Miami Heat's front office remained busy Monday, cleaning up the bottom of the team's roster as Miami Heat trade Zoran Dragic Celtics and releases Henry Walker. PHL News Time, 506 on this Monday evening here. It's time for a travel report here on this Monday evening here. Starting off down in Rhode Island here, 7 in Rhode Island, where the Jamestown and Newport bridges are looking good. Route 4 on both fans also around the North Kingstown stretch. Route 4 in the southbound side, so before Route 1 in North Kingstown here. 95 in the southbound side, so after Route 4 in the East Greenwich here. 95 in the southbound side, so from Warwick all the way out to down to 295 here. 95 in the southbound side, so after Route 117 in Warwick here. 95 in the southbound side, so from Branch Avenue Providence all the way up to downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side, it is so from Route 117 all the way up to downtown Providence here. 95 on the southbound side, so from Route 1 all the way up to Route 37 from Providence, Crescent, Work section here. 146 on the southbound side, so before Route 95 in Providence here. 195 on the westbound side, so from Route 44 in East Providence all the way up to downtown Providence. We got an accident on 195 westbound side before Route 95. 295 on the southbound side, so after Route 6 in Johnsonville down here. 146 on the northbound side, so from 295 in Lincoln all the way out to North Smithfield here. 195 on the eastbound side, it is so from Route 103 in Somerset all the way out to Fall River here. Out in the Cape here, Route 6 is looking good from Somerville all the way out to Orleans. 20 on the northbound side, also before the Borden Rotary. Route 20 in the both ends also for the Falmouth stretch here. 195 on the southbound side, so after Route 24 in Raynham. 24 southbound, so from Route 195 to Route 44 in the Raynham area here. 95 on the southbound side, so from Foxborough all the way out to after Route 185 in Mansfield here. 95 on the southbound side, so for Route 120 before Neponset Street in Norwood here. 24 on the southbound side, so after Route 120 in Canton here. And Route 3 on the southbound side, it's backed up from the Braintree split all the way out to Route 14 in Duxbury here. 120 on the southbound side, so from Route 1 in Norwood all the way out to Route 24 in Randolph, and 120 on the southbound side, so from 37 Braintree to the Braintree split. 120 on the northbound side, so from the Braintree split all the way out to Canton here. Southeast Expressway on the southbound side, so from the Pike all the way out to the Braintree split. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side, so for the Dorchester stretch. 93 on both ends, so for downtown Boston here. Mass Park on the eastbound side of it, so from the Southeast Expressway all the way out to the Logan Airport here. Mass Park on the westbound side, it's so from 93 in Boston all the way out to the Pruitt Tunnel. Mass Park on the eastbound side, so from Austin Brent all the way out to the Pruitt Tunnel. Mass Park on the eastbound side, so from the Newton Corner. Mass Park westbound side, so for Newton here. And then Mass Park on the westbound side, it's stop and go from Weston all the way out to Framingham here. 185 on the southbound side, so for the Hopkins stretch. 185 on the northbound side, so for Route 20 Marlborough all the way out to Route 62 in Hudson here. 128 on the southbound side, it's so from Waltham all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. 120 on the northbound side, so for the Waltham stretch. 128 on the northbound side is so after Route 2A in Lexington all the way out to Route 3 in Burlington, then hit break again from Route 3 in Burlington all the way out to Redden here. 93 on the southbound side, so from Summer Square in Somerville to the Zakin Bridge. 93 on the northbound side, so from the Zakin Bridge all the way up into Route 128 in Redden due to an accident. 93 northbound side around Route 128 in Redden, so expect delays here. Route 2 on the eastbound side, so for before the Fresh Pond Parkway here. Route 3 on the northbound side, so from Burlington all the way up in the Billerica here. 93 on the northbound side, so after Route 129 Redden all the way out to Belleville. 93 on the southbound side, it's so before Route 125 here. 190 on the northbound side, it did so to the accident from West Boston stretch here. 290 on the westbound side, it did so for Route 9 in Worcester here. 195 on the southbound side, also around Wilton here. 495 on the northbound side. It is slow from Westford all the way out to Route 3 in Wilmington there. 495 southbound side is slow from 93 all the way out to Route 3 to the end over Tewksbury section there. 495 on the northbound side, so from Lawrence all the way out to 213 in Methuen there. And all the way out to Route 97 in Haverhill, doing an accident on 495 southbound before Route 213 Methuen in there. 93 on the northbound side, so from Route 495 and Andover all the way out to Route 111A in Windermere, and Route 3 on the northbound side, so from 495 and Lowell all the way up in Kingsbury here. Everett Turnpike Lowell, so for the Merrimack stretch here in New Hampshire here. 95 on the southbound side, also around Hampton Tolls here. Everett Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side, also for the Newington stretch here. And 95 on both ends, move on the 5 from Purity up in the Augusta on the main turnpike. Although a few slow spots on main turnpike in the northbound side around 202 doing an incident in New Gloucester here. Otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on the main turnpike here. And looking at the MBTA alerts here. Green Line Express to Modern Ladies doing an early power problem. Civil Line SL4 Express to Modern Ladies doing a disabled bus. Commuter Rail, Framingham Whistle Line train 520 for 3 p.m. for Worcester delayed today 15-20 minutes due to a signal problem. Framingham Whistle Line train 521 2:55 p.m. from substation delayed today 15-20 minutes due to a signal problem. And Providence Stoughton Line train 823 40 p.m. from Whitford Junction delayed today 15-25 minutes due to Amtrak signal problem. Providence Stoughton Line train 811 3:30 p.m. from substation delayed today 15-20 minutes due to late turner equipment here. Pair Channel News on 512. Time now for a weather report on this. Monday evening, the Santa Ana for a weather report here. It's some lands of heavy showers and thunderstorms from Lawrence all the way at the Lowell and up into Nashua and up into Manchester. And a line of heavy showers and thunderstorms around Route 2 in Concord and Lexington and around Littleton and around Hudson here. And another line of heavy showers and thunderstorms east of Pittsfield and stretching near Amherst, Massachusetts. And a line of heavy showers and thunderstorms west of Athol and east of Greenfield here. And a cluster of heavy thunderstorms around south central New Hampshire, southeast of Concord, New Hampshire here. And these thunderstorms are all moving out to the northeast, containing some heavy rains and lightning here. And this storm will be headed towards Newburyport and Hampton, New Hampshire will be next. And this and another storm is going to be towards Rochester and Dover, New Hampshire, and up in Maine here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. For ton. For tonight, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Maine before 8 p.m. Areas of fog after 3 a.m. Most skies got low at 600 degrees. South with about 5 to 8 miles to come. Common in the evening, chance of 30%. No rain for miles less than 10 minutes. 10 miles possible thunderstorms. Tuesday, chance of showers, but thunderstorm Maine after 10 a.m. Thunderstorms pretty severe with hail, gusty winds, and heavy rain. Areas of fog before 9 a.m. But stand sky at 87 degrees in southwest of about 5 to 7 miles. But chance is 50%. No rain for miles between the temple wind and 10 miles possible thunderstorms. Tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Maine before 8 p.m. Thunderstorms can be severe with hail, gusty winds, and heavy rain. Pitch, Parker Scholar at 66 degrees and light south wind, chance of 30%, new principal amounts less than 10 minutes, check the amounts possible thunderstorms here. For Wednesday, most sunny, most good sky, but 90 about 69 degrees, light west wind. For Thursday, most sunny sky, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 and 9 p.m. Most skies got look about 69 degrees, chance of precipitation is 30%. For Friday, most sunny sky, about 88, about 65 degrees. Saturday, sunny skies, how about 88, about 69 degrees. Sunday, sunny podcast, about 89, about 600 degrees. And for Monday, chance of showers, most of the sky, how about 88 degrees. North temperature at 514, standing at 80 degrees and humidity of 6%. That's me for the period channel 5 o'clock news on this July 27, 2015 on a Monday. Tuesday. Have a good evening. I'll see you at 11 o'clock.